Everyone, and welcome back to the Duck Detective, The Secret Salami. This is going to be the real final episode now. Or this will be tacked on to the end of the previous episode if there really isn't that much left. But, I've been investigating a case of some smuggled salamis. Although it didn't start out a case like that. But, sure. I have to watch the whole series to understand. Anyway, I'm about to solve the case, about to blow it open. About to save the hot, fucking giraffe girl. It's gonna be fucking lit.
Let's see what's hidden in here.
What are you doing?
Stay out of this, Laura. Fucking push her over.
Secret detective business.
I think we need to ice Laura.
The electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I definitely felt that
my eye suddenly felt itchy.
Here.
What are you talking about, man? This is obviously the place you need to be. What's there to investigate?
What's he keeping in all these boxes?
Who knows? But I have a funny feeling I'm going to have to solve a puzzle.
I don't think it's meant to do this.
Okay. Sure. Damn, I'm kind of fucking, bags under eyes, anxious. Damn, is it me or am I kind of, handsome? You know what I mean? Got fingers, too. Breadcrumbs. Shame. Dude, you shouldn't be ashamed of your addiction. It's what makes you special. Yo, shout out to everyone with an addiction, you know what I mean?
Has that been there the whole day?
Yo. Oh, my eye's so itchy. Why did it get so itchy so suddenly? Yo, this is it. Dude. Hold on. Readjusting myself. Actually, I'm going to readjust myself a lot for a second. So the audio might sound pretty different, but I'm just know that I'm just sitting slightly separate in a slightly different position. Because I was getting uncomfortable in the other one. Easy. So I should really be reading this so I can solve the case. Playback. Lisa, how to delete easy selling history. It's not Google. Bread is not Google. Bear Bus 100 schmack voucher. New unused schmuck. Bear Bus 100 schmuck. New unused. Okay.
What's up with these Bear Bus vouchers on eBay?
Fucking jeez, you know what I mean? Also, I've been saying this at the beginning of all the other episodes, but I'm fucking tired because I've had a big day, and I'm saying this to to get rid of accountability, for my behaviors. What's on this?
Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
Your apartment was okay. It's alright. I just did this. Have I got all the information? Have I done it? Sure, fucking, that's a nice light effect. Yo, okay. I think I've done it. Check this out.
What are you doing in there?
I was taking a shit. I mean, I was...
Snooping around, are we?
No, I said I was taking a shit.
That room is strictly off limits.
Well, I didn't know that before I took the shit, you know what I mean?
I even put up posters.
Yeah, but I figured that's why it was a good place to take a shit, you know what I mean? Dude, please stop using this argument.
This is for important detective work.
Huh?
Dude, fucking, I'd love to be a detective and power that over people. Who do you think you are telling me what to do, a detective? That I'd beat the victim. Sophie got kidnapped because Sophie wanted to snitch. Okay, things are starting to look up now.
Sophie got kidnapped.
I figured that out before.
There must be more to this.
Shh. There is. The slimy bandit framed Freddy to make him/her stay quiet about... stay quiet about the salami bandit, Rufus, maybe? Rufus? A leaking point is salamis. Hang on. What are my options here? Salamis. Books, buses, case, friends, lovers, lunch, salamis, vouchers. Porting vouchers, bear bus is the one that provided the vouchers, Manfred. Alright. Now I can figure it out. Alright, apparently bear bus, Boris. Oh no, okay, hang on. It was Rufus. Rufus didn't frame anyone apparently. Oh, wow. Rufus kidnapped. No, that's wrong. Stalked? No, that's wrong. Dated? No, blackmailed. Blackmailed. Sophie? No. Freddy? No. Margaret? No. Rufus? No. Sophie? No. One of these is right. Rufus blackmailed Manfred to make him/her stay quiet about Rufus. Illegally importing, nope. Recruiting, nope. Selling vouchers. Bear bus is the one that provides the, which was wrong. Rufus. No, it's not Freddy. What am I talking about? Freddy. Margaret. Margaret is the one that provides the vouchers to Rufus. All right.
So this is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers.
Okay.
It might be illegal, but
Oh, is this not it?
this wasn't what I was here for.
So I'll let them off the hook.
I needed to catch the Salami Bandit. I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept. I also couldn't let the Salami Bandit get away with this. It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
So this is it. Sophie is at the Salami Bandit. Is it Boris, Freddy, Laura, Manfred? Let's just look what else is here. Office station. In box. Sophie is at bear bus. Nope. Office. Nope. Yeah. In cake. No. Trip. No. Bus. Yo.
Oh my god! That's where she is being kept.
Dude, here I come, Sophie.
It's important that I stayed calm now.
Shh.
I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them.
It's obviously the boss. Where's the boss? Manfred? Yeah. It's the Salami Bandit because he's the Salami Bandit. And his handwriting, because Sophie's and his/her handwriting are identical. Alright, I've got everything else right. What? Isn't Sophie the kidnapped one? Because Freddy, Laura, Manfred, Margaret, Rufus, Sophie, Salami Bandit. Oh, show.
Manfred is the Salami Bandit.
I'm gonna fucking kill
That makes
Manfred.
a lot of sense.
I'm gonna go shoot his ass.
Ironic that his handwritten note meant to frame Fredersen ended up incriminating Manfred instead. Something was missing here.
Dude, I'm so glad I was right about Manfred. Are we gonna save Sophie? I want to be a hero, you know what I mean?
Who else
Do you
was
reckon she'll
involved
kiss me?
in this? I had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
Alright, so Manfred is a Salami Bandit because Manfred is a Salami Bandit's Rufus, no. They were doing something else. Boris is the Salami Bandit's accomplice because the Salami Bandit needs someone who could easily carry the importing of the salamis. I knew Boris was there.
Salami Bandit wasn't working alone.
Shh.
It made sense for the bus driver to be involved.
That's right, motherfucker. He's saying that out loud while Boris is over there. What? Nothing, you big silly. Was that wrong? It's the Salami Bandit because he's used... Yo, Boris is the Salami Bandit's accomplice because he used to date Sophie. And the Salami Bandit needs someone who can convince... into... helping? Damn it. What? Oh. What? Bandit's accomplice. No. Okay. Alright. Freddy. Damn it. Margaret. Rufus. Sophie. Sophie is the Salami Bandit. Sophie's the accomplice? God damn it. She'll never love me now. Because he/her used to date Boris. And the Salami Bandit needs someone who could... Oh no, yeah, okay, cool. So I needed someone who could convince... Freddy. Bear Bus. Salami Bandit, damn it. Manfred, Margaret, Rufus, Sophie. What the hell? Laura, Freddy. Yes!
I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this.
Dude, fucking...
Aha! I had it all figured out now.
Yo.
It was time that I confront the culprits.
Didn't you try that before?
First, I had to free Sophie.
Yes. Yo, this is it, guys. I'm so excited. You can be more excited, too.
Sophie! What happened?
Sup, Laura. I thought you were the bad guy for a while.
What's going on?
What?
Out there?
Yeah, I was like 99% convinced
Why
for a
is
second.
everyone yelling?
This looks dramatic.
Sure, I love Freddy. It's been a real arc for him, you know.
Kind of a long story.
I hated him at the beginning, you know. He's better now, though.
And guess who deduced said long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Read the room.
We're not in a room. We're in a car park at an office building. It's raining.
This is how everything went down. The Bretzel Bearbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner.
Sure, he sucks.
This is when he became the Salami Bandit.
That's right, asshole.
He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly.
Sure.
The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus.
Sure.
This is why the buses always had a huge delay.
Show.
It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred
It's kind of a
convinced
sexy
Sophie
pictures of
to join
Sophie.
the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office.
Yo.
Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet, and ultimately wanted to confess to the police.
Yo.
Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her
Yo.
and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses.
Holy fuck.
And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch.
What?
Everything is figured out.
Yo, finally we're getting to the good
Who
bit.
is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind behind everything.
So he should get arrested.
Should Manfred
Yes.
get arrested? He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course he should be arrested.
That's right. The other guys were just harmless victims.
What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible.
Oh, what?
She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
Is manipulation a crime? Dude, I don't want to arrest Sophie. But then again, like, I suppose, you know, should I just send them all to prison? Bro, fucking, then but like, you know, can the accomplices really be blamed for like the mastermind's doing? You know, look. No, because she didn't do any crimes. I don't think. I guess. Dude, I don't know. This is really hard. No.
Manfred clearly was the one who gave the instructions.
That's right.
Sophie was naive to follow along, but I don't believe she is truly liable.
Yes.
Boris was at the end of the chain.
Yeah.
Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
Can I just arrest Boris? Could I get away with that kind of shady shit, man? Yo, you're okay. Yo, you're okay, Sophie. Yes, you're going to prison, Boris.
Might have not realized what was going on entirely.
Oh, I feel bad. It was funny, though.
But that doesn't mean he's not liable for engaging in the smuggling. All right, I've made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Manfred!
Crap.
Boris.
And I do it again!
Yo.
Anything to secure my family's well-being.
Yeah, fucking go to prison, man.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami
How else
Damn it.
was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
I feel so shit about the choices I just made. I should have excused Boris as well. What? I was just being funny.
Hey, I work.
Laura is the only one who works. I think she actually needs to get some therapy.
Yes, and then you
Unlike
keep
me, the
asking
cool
for
guy who
promotions.
excused the girl he liked and arrested the two others.
How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus! How dare you embezzle money from the company?
Yeah, what about these guys? Rufus and Margaret should go to prison.
And then threaten me!
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off.
I can't get over what an awful thing I just did. It was funny. It was supposed to be funny. It was supposed to be funny. Oh, God.
And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation.
Wait, that was Rufus's novel, the alien thing? Ew. Rufus. That's disgusting.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
Can I get these guys sent to prison as well?
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
The police? I didn't do anything.
You know very well you assisted in organized smuggling.
Surely I can get I get a second chance, right?
I didn't. I thought I was helping Sophie. She said her cousin was ill,
Oh, fuck.
and the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
Yeah, I should send her to prison as well. What am I talking about?
But look at him. He's such a nice
I
guy.
could... Obviously, I can change this, right? I don't want to do... Yeah, no, I'm changing this.
I don't believe he could ever do something wrong.
Alright, I'm just gonna fucking blame Manfred, okay? Because he, like, convinced Sophie... But then again, he only convinced her. He didn't, like, bully her into, like, being a boss, did he? And she was like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling.
Dude, this is...
Who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind behind everything. Should Manfred get arrested?
Absolutely, Manfred should get
He is the
arrested.
reason this all started in the first place. Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie?
Okay, let's see. Sophie...
Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible.
I guess she took advantage of his love of her a little bit.
She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border.
Yeah.
Should Sophie get arrested?
Such a hard decision, man. Why is it making me decide this? Can't it just do it itself? Should Sophie get arrested? I mean, she's probably more accountable than, like, Boris. Because, like, she knew what he was convincing Boris to do or whatever. Dude, Or should I just say no to both the accomplices getting arrested? Is that a better way to go? I would be satisfied with that. But maybe, like... So that's me drumming my fingers on my bedside table. But maybe, like, Boris is definitely, like, not guilty. But... But she's sort of like, dude, this is a hard decision. But she's sort of like, she was convinced into it, you know, she was talked into it. She wasn't like, she wasn't directly responsible. I'm gonna say no.
Manfred clearly was the one who gave the instructions. Sophie was naive to follow along, but I don't believe she is truly liable.
Well, now I start to feel like maybe she is. Oh, God.
Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the Salami on board, the plan would have not worked out.
Dude, have I got to arrest Sophie as, like, and Manfred?
Should Boris get arrested?
Boris should definitely not get
He
arrested.
didn't even realize what was happening. I don't think this is a basis for arresting someone.
Alright, fine. I'll fucking arrest Sophie. But this is gonna hurt me. Me, then it hurts. It's gonna hurt me.
All right. Should Sophie get arrested?
Yes.
What she did was clearly illegal.
So let's see what everyone thinks. This is what I'm gonna go
She
by.
needs to face the consequences.
Everyone's like, yeah, go to prison.
Boris
Then I'll
was
be
at
like,
the
okay,
end
I
of
did the
chain.
right thing.
Had he refused to take the Salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
Boris should not
He
be
didn't even
arrested.
realize what was happening. I don't think this is a big... All right, I've made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Manfred!
Sophie. And I do it again.
Yeah,
Anything-
yeah.
I'm not sure...
How else was I if anyone actually worked, we wouldn't have such...
Hey, I work.
Yes, and then how am I going to... If we have people
Sorry, I went
baking
quiet.
cakes, doing... and what... Rufus! How dare you embezzle
Yeah,
money
as I
from
said,
the
what about
company?
those two? They were just embezzling money. Why are they not in trouble?
And then threaten me!
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
What is this?
What?
If I had known that calling the duck detective would result in this, I would have never done it. You were supposed to find out who stole my lunch.
Yeah. Yeah. She doesn't seem happy about this.
Not accuse my best friend of smuggling.
Yeah. I know. Alright. Shut up. She manipulated Boris. I don't know, man. Who do you think I am? I can't make big decisions. Maybe I should just excuse them and just throw the mastermind in prison. Is that how they works in, like, the law? Do they go, oh yeah, you know, mastermind goes to prison, but the people he forced to, like, work under him. But she wasn't forced. She actively decided to do it. You know, it's like...
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning.
Yeah, but I don't trust you because you manipulated Boris. Dude. Do I... Bro. I don't want to do this a third time. Fourth time, actually, isn't it? Someone needs to say something other than the best friend.
Why did Boris have to lose the bag?
Oh, fucking yeah, Boris. Will I be able to sleep at night? Will I be able to sleep? The Manfred's really the only one. He was like the fucking crime lord or whatever. Everyone else just worked under him. Boris didn't know that people were working under him, but like fucking sorry, Boris didn't know he was doing anything illegal, but fucking What's her face definitely did. Giraffe Girl Sophie. Yo, I'm going to ask the internet which is the best decision. Alright, yo, this is the AI overview from Google. The doctor takes the secret sign whether to arrest Sophie or player is a player choice. With arguments on both sides, she facilitated the crime by manipulating Boris, making her culpable, but on some feel her kidnapping and attempt to confess, plus her less direct role compared to Manfred, warrants leniency or release. Many players arrest all three, Manfred, Sophie, Boris, and they were all involved in the legal salami trade, while others let her go, feeling her punishment kidnapping was enough, so she was coerced. This video shows a player making the decision to arrest the three suspects. Reasons to arrest Sophie. She actively manipulated Boris into helping with the smuggling. She involved covering up the illegal activities. Her smug reaction to getting away with it makes some players regret letting her go. I'm glad I'm being given such like a overall rundown, you know, reasons not to arrest Sophie or to let her go. She was kidnapped and put through a traumatic experience. Okay. She was arguably coerced and manipulated by Manfred. I suppose, yeah. She tried to confess to the police. Some people feel she's less guilty than Manfred, the mastermind. But yeah, Manfred's like the overall though, he has to go to prison. Imagine if you only you let Manfred go and then only arrested Sophie. That would be awesome. He was heavily manipulated by Sophie. He didn't benefit financially in just doing his job as a bus driver. He seemed clueless about the bigger picture. And then again, let's decide with many players arrested. Yeah. Dude, this is so fucking hard. I mean, I suppose if like you arrest them all, right? No one's getting like left out, you know what I mean? It's sort of like the best way to go. If you just arrest Manfred, these two are kind of getting away with whatever. You know what? Fuck yeah, you know what? You're all going to prison. I've made the decision. Okay. I'm back here again. Dude, do I just let the fucking... There's one of two ways I can do this. I can just let the two fucking... Manfred's the mastermind. He has to go to prison. These two were just sort of like, These two were just, like, you know, like, victims to his masterminding, you know what I mean? Or I could just go away and have them all arrested. But then, like, Freddy and Laura will get angry at me, you know what I mean? Freddy was like, man, but he seems like such a nice guy. I don't think he deserves to go to prison. Then Laura will be like, if it was going to result in the arrest of my best friend, I would never have called you. I mean, if that's facilitated them all. But I could just let them go, you know. I could just, like, fucking do Manfred. This is so fucking hard. Yo. This is so fucking hard. Yeah, look, I'm doing just Manfred. Decision made. Like, you know, fucking what's-her-face did manipulate Boris. But Boris, like, and she did know what she was doing, which, you know, that's wrong. You know what I mean? Boris didn't know what he was doing and was just following the law of, like, fucking what's-her-face. But then she got, like, cold feet, you know what I mean? Like I was saying. And tried to, like, report herself and then got kidnapped by Manfred. You know? And so she at least tried to do the right thing at the end. And I think that is redeemable. And fucking... Boris, bro, like, fucking didn't really know what he was doing and was just following the rules of the girl that he had a crush on. So, like, they can just figure out their own shit. I don't care. But Manfred absolutely, under all circumstances, has to go to prison, as he, like, started the scheme and forced everyone through manipulation to work under his hand. You know what I mean? These two, they've done shitty things, especially Sophie. But they were sort of coerced into it. And Sophie tried to admit, and Boris didn't know what he was doing. So I think Manfred, he's the one and only.
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie,
All right.
and Boris? Or who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind. Should Manfred get arrested?
Yes.
He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She
It really makes it hard, doesn't it, when he says that?
taking the salami across the border.
But she tried to confess to the crime.
Should Sophie get arrested?
But yeah, but she only tried to confess to the crime because... Yeah, but then she got kidnapped. You know, by, like, Manfred. No, I was so clear. It's oddly great for a game that's been so sparkly and colourful, you know what I mean? No, she was just confessed.
Manfred clearly was the one who gave the instructions.
That's it.
Sophie was naive to follow along, but I don't believe she is truly liable. Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the should Boris get arrested?
No.
He didn't even realize what was happening. I don't think this is a basis for arresting someone. All right, I've made up my mind.
All right.
I will report to the state police. Manfred!
And I do it again.
Yes, all right, I feel like I've made the right choice now.
Family's well-being.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
Yeah,
How
dipshit.
else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts?
Shh.
If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
Sure.
Hey, I work.
Yeah, fucking think about Laura, the work addict that I think should get help, like I was saying before.
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions. How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it,
She wasn't baking cakes, was she?
Rufus! How dare you embezzle money from the company and then threaten me?
Yeah, I really think these guys should go to prison.
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the...
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
I mean, I could probably get you, man.
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
That's right, Manfred. Get the fuck out of here.
You really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective.
Yeah, I did.
You're just as cool as I imagined.
Yeah, I am.
Not now, Fredderson.
There we go. I feel good about that.
The truth is an ugly mistress,
So get out of here, bro.
but it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
Alright, well, that's that. Yeah, I liked the decision I made. Bro was the main bad. He had to go to prison. But all the other ones were slightly inexcusable in some way. Even though, like, you know, they did some nasty things, you know what I mean? I really think Margaret and Rufus should have gone to prison, but it's alright, it's alright. Dude. I liked this game a lot. Yeah, I did. I liked this game a lot. It was fun. I had a lot of fun playing this. Thanks for playing. No worries. Thank you for making it.
Oh, crap.
Your after scene shot?
I completely forgot to collect
Do
my
after credits
payment
shot?
from Laura. Everybody already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus? Guess I'm walking home.
Sure.
Need a ride? I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
No, thank you.
come on, it'll be fun. Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Please?
Dude. Freddy's awesome.
Yeah, fine.
Great. Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
And imagine, we can team up,
Absolutely not.
and I could be your sidekick.
Hell yeah. What a fun game. I really enjoyed that game. I found it super charming and sweet. I feel like I made the right decision at the end. With some, I think. Dude, that was fun. That was a fun game. Feel good for having played it. Yeah. Yeah. Cute game as well. There's the little characters, fucking cute as hell. All of them cute as hell. Huge shout out to Happy Broccoli. You guys, you guys made one fine game. And Dark Detective and the Ghost of Lamping. We'll see. Maybe not right away, but you know, I remember that it's there. You know what I mean? Sure, this was fun. Okay. You know, smash subscribe if you want to play this game yourself and feel that I made the wrong decisions, and would go and like fucking do the right decisions. Go do it. Or if you don't want to do anything out of spite and just want to play the game, do that as well. In fact, actually do that more. It's healthier. Yes. Yo, lots of love to you all. Hope you had a good new year. I don't know, like, when this episode of video come out, but, like, it will come out. I'm filming it on, like, what was it, the 8th? Yeah, 8th of January. Hope you had a good new year. We're done. Sure, smash subscribe, watch my videos, watch the whole series. Okay, watch my videos, bye-bye! Really enjoyed this game. Okay, bye. Really loved this game. Okay, bye.